That ICE has begun immigration arrests in Chicago. Video shows a popular street vendor who sold flowers being taken into custody on the southwest side. Another person was reportedly detained as he waited for a bus on Monday afternoon. The White House has dubbed this immigration enforcement Operation Midway Blitz, supposedly targeting undocumented immigrants with criminal records. Political reporter Paris Schutz joining us now with new reaction from the governor. Paris.
Yeah, Sylvia, and all we know about this operation is anecdotally what we hear from what you just saw on that video and from what ICE or DHS posts on social media. Now, Governor Pritzker's overarching message is there's not much the state can do to stop these stepped-up enforcement raids, these immigration raids, but he says he believes this is just the beginning of what will be a long period of possible militarization of Chicago and other cities, where he fears the National Guard will be brought in for purposes other than public safety.
We're frankly standing up and speaking out and ready to take them to court and do everything that we can to protect the people who live here from what Donald Trump is trying to do, which is to disrupt the country, not because he's going after criminals, but because he has a nefarious plan, frankly, to bring military into cities so that ultimately in the 2026 election, people will be normalized to the idea of militarization during the next election so that he can affect the outcome of that election.
But the messaging from the Department of Homeland Security and the White House is that they need to double down on Democratic states and cities like Illinois and Chicago because of sanctuary protections that prohibit local police from cooperating with ICE unless, and this is a big unless DHS brings a judicially signed warrant. Then the law states there can be cooperation. Now, DHS put out a list of criminal suspects that are undocumented. White House spokesperson Caroline Leavitt today says that the raids in Chicago and across the nation are not meant to sweep up anyone but the most violent offenders.
When ICE goes out to conduct a targeted operation to deport illegal criminals from our community, they are doing so with intelligence. They are doing so with law enforcement sources. They are doing so, in most cases, with the backing of local law enforcement who know exactly where these illegal alien criminals and drug traffickers and drug dealers are hiding in plain sight in American communities.
And Pritzker again saying it is anybody's guess whether or not the National Guard is still going to be deployed. As you've seen the president over the last few weeks, he said yes, he said no, we just don't know. And we're going to have a lot more on this on the Chicago report. That's tonight at 10 p.m.